Hey, how's it going? Narrative Mindset. It's just your boy GT. How's it going? Hope everybody's doing okay. I got up today is Sunday, but you probably won't get this recording until Monday. I made one yesterday on my I made one yesterday on my trip to the Woodward Dream Cruise. But today's episode, I kind of want to. I took some pictures of my setup, and I kind of wanted to show you what my setup is like. Um, I have two Simtrex 528Es. I have a Rollcaster Pro 2. I mean, as you can see, I have a Shure. This is a DB, actual authentic DB. Doesn't matter if you have a real one or a fake one; they both operate exactly the same. So, if you're kind of wondering, well, whether should I get a real one or should I get a fake one? You know, as a regular everyday worker, unless you want to get a real one, fine. If not, go to eBay. They sell them on eBay all day long and they all sound the same. You're not going to get a real one and all of a sudden sound like a professional podcast or anything like that. So, save your money. It's not really that big of a deal. Not promoting uh fake stuff, but it's for your average everyday worker. You know, if you got bills and everything like everybody else, hey, I'm just letting you know they both sound the same. That there may be a little bit of a difference, but nothing anybody's gonna care about. Uh, if you're trying to sound a little bit better, you know, I highly suggest a Simtrex 528E. You can get those for like 100, maybe 120, $150, and that's money well spent because it has an expander, it has a compressor, it has an EQ, phantom power, and it has this other button, vocal something. I'm not sure what that button does, but that's what I'm uh, talking through right now. I actually have two of them. I have one for my inside the booth setup, and I have one for outside the booth setup. As you can see, I'm sitting outside my booth, and I'll post a few pictures of both of my setups. But I have those. I have inside my booth. I have uh, MV7 Plus. That's the microphone that I highly recommend for just for regular everyday people recording in their apartment, for people not recording in an actual professional studio, then I highly recommend the MV7. Get the MV7. It saves you a lot of heartache of trying to EQ this thing, because the MV7 Plus has a more of a mid and high automatically. This one you have to EQ the mid and high into it. I have the mid boost on right now, so it helps a little bit. But for this thing, it's either too much or not enough. And even kind of listening to it right now, it kind of seems like it's just a hair not enough. And plus, I have the Motive Mix app on my computer also, so that helps with my microphone and everything. It's pretty much, like a a little kind of a digital processor or whatever. But as far as my Rollcaster is concerned, I don't think it's doing much. I have it on the uh the neutral preset. So it's not really doing that much. So um it's not bad. But I mean, to be honest with you, when I came out here, I did this yesterday. I had a idea to come out the booth because sometimes I get tired of sitting in my booth doing my episodes all the time, and I wanted to start doing video episodes, in which this is like my third one. I mean, I literally started doing it yesterday. So I didn't really think that it would sound as good as it does, or the quality would be uh what it is, because I'm recording on my webcam, which is right there in front of me on my laptop, which is I got that sitting in a chair, and I'm just sitting right in front of it. My thing here, there's a kind of a food tray sitting right here that I got all of my equipment on, which and I'll show you a picture of it. And but I didn't think that it would sound or look as good as it does. You know, I'm actually impressed with it. Um, but you know, it just goes to show you just don't have to. It goes to show that you don't have to. You don't have to go get all this equipment and go through all these different changes to to have a podcast and have a good setup, or have whatever uh, whatever kind of sound that you want. It's I don't think it's not going to be you know pro. I haven't really figured that out yet, how they do that. But I mean, if you ask me, it sounds pretty good. And I've listened to it on my phone, listened to it on my TV, in my car, and on all those devices. I mean, it sounds pretty good. Um, and I kind of like the outside part of my podcasting setup, because I can sit here and look at I can sit here and look at my settings and kind of see, how much my compressor is working, how much my expander, how much my the de-esser is working, and things of that nature. Because I have two Semtrex 528Es, one for the inside booth, which is right behind this laptop, and then one for this mic. So, I use Magma XLR cables and things of that nature. So I've dumped, a good amount of money into my whole setup. But, the point is just, you know, I I I really try to avoid problems and just, spend the money up front. So, I'm still gonna have problems, but at least I know that I know I have good equipment. So, um, I do that. I will say though, I would kind of steer clear of Shure's headphones. I don't like those. These headphones here are the ones I bought first. And then when I was in there getting the Shure stand, I was buying the Shure SM7 DB microphone. I said, you know what? Give me the Shure headphones too. And they have this plug. It plugs into the mic, and then you got to twist it. And if you move it around, your sound will cut in and out. And I don't really like that. So I mean, they're good headphones, but that part I just don't like. These headphones here, are excellent. Never had any problems with it. I just wanted to, I don't know, I wanted to upgrade for my headphones and thought, okay, let me get Shure. These would be better headphones, whatever, whatever. And it really wasn't. It was they are when they're working, but if you move that cord a little bit, they'll cut out, and you got to sit there and kind of move it around a little bit to get it back. And it was like I'm not doing that. So, but I will definitely post. Now I'll post some pictures of my setup now, so you can kind of see my the setup of my podcast. I'll post those now. But that's it for this episode of the Narrative Mindset Podcast. And hey, feel free to take any tidbits of information from this video or my setup. As usual, if you have any questions, leave them in the comments. Follow this podcast because I'm trying to grow. And hey, have a good one.